So welcome back to another My League rebuild here in NBA 2K20. In today's video, we're going to be doing a 2008 Dallas Mavericks rebuild. Now, it's been a minute since I've been able to, use Dirk in a My League rebuild situation, so I'm pretty excited to use him. Obviously, one of the best power forwards of all time, best player in Dallas Mavericks history. For the rest of this team, obviously, they did not win a championship this year. I believe the Mavericks' only championship is in 2011. If somebody, I could look it up right now, but if somebody wants to fact check me on that, I'd be more than happy to, look at it in the comment section. But this is a really talented roster, if I do say so myself. Dirk's 29 years old. Obviously, towards like the mid-late of his prime, but he was unbelievable in the 2011 NBA Finals. Like, one of the better performances I've ever seen. Josh Howard, I don't know a ton about. I looked up his stats a little bit before this. I think he put up like 16 to 18 points a game for a couple years, so I'd be happy to give him at least 1 or 2 years on this team. Hopefully, he can develop. He's 27 years old in his prime. Jason Kidd's a little bit old. Was Jason Kidd really like, because if this was 2008, 3 years later, was he really like 37, 36? When the Dallas Mavericks won a championship? Because I know he was on that roster in 2011. I have no idea, honestly. Jason Terry was absolutely a lights-out shooter for this team. I did not know Jerry Stackhouse was on this team. God damn. Can I see his, previous... No, there's nothing there for him. I did not know Brandon Bass was on this team. Nice 22-year-old Brandon Bass. Eric Dampier, whatever the hell his name is. JJ Barea, 23-year-old JJ Barea. So, it's an interesting team right now. I don't know if I'm going to be making a ton of moves here for the first season. Obviously, we have a little bit of a load at the point guard spot. I wouldn't mind, maybe letting Jason Terry, he's making a lot of money, run it for at least the first year. Because Jason Kidd is just 34 years old. I don't think that's going to end up working out for me. I also don't love having 32-year-old Jerry Stackhouse, but 34-year-old Jason Kidd does have to go. I get it, Jason Kidd, Hall of Fame type player. He's unbelievable. He had a great career. This is how I do my rebuilds. I don't work with a bunch of old guys that I know are not going to be here for future years to come. Lamar Odom, I just don't really know where we would play him, but it's an interesting option. Ooh, 25-year-old, Tyson Chandler. Now, I really like that trade. Tyson Chandler was obviously on that 2011 Mavericks team that won the championship. Yeah, let's pick up Tyson Chandler, one of the better defensive centers in the league at this time. We're going to trade him over to the New Orleans Pelicans for Jason Kidd. We're also going to pick up Rasul Butler. So I'm really liking that trade. I think that's a really solid move for us. I think at this point in time, one of Eric Dampier or Brandon Bass has to go, and I think I'm going to be keeping the 22-year-old Brandon Bass. So I'm going to trade Eric Dampier for a backup point guard. I think that is what we need at this point. I guess I could just play JJ Barea. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll probably do that. So I'm just going to move Dampier. What else what could I possibly improve on? Actually, if I can find a better starting shooting guard, I'll do that. But if I can't, then I'll probably just leave the team the way. Ooh, Mike Miller. Bring me some more shooting. I like that. That's a pretty good trade. I do want Mike Miller in the starting lineup. I really like having a shooter off the bench, in the starting lineup. So Eddie Jones is not going to play. JJ Barea will get these minutes. Oh, that's a 10-man rotation. Okay, I see how it is. Chandler. Oh, wait, no, it's not. We're good. It's going to be a 9. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so we're going to go 10 minutes here. Rasul Butler is going to play about 14 tonight. Juan Carlos Navarro, no idea. I probably just traded for him and didn't even realize. Bass can get about 25. Chandler's going to play about 34. Dirk, I'm good with 37, honestly. Howard, 35. Mike Miller, 33 for now. Terry's going to play 34. We'll go 34 and then 35 here to Terry. So, yeah, that is going to be the rotation here for the first year. Jason Terry and Mike Miller. An absolutely lights-out backcourt right there, shooting-wise. Josh Howard in here at our small forward spot. Hopefully he can do some good things for us. Dirk Nowitzki, obviously here. The dude's a superstar. What can you say? And then Tyson Chandler, just got him a few years earlier. So, very excited to see what he can do. The bench, it's okay. Brandon Bass, Juan Carlos Navarro, Rasul Butler, and then JJ Barea. So, I'm excited to see what this team can do. Hopefully, compete in the Western Conference, and I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. I'm honestly amazed at how, really well this team did in the first year. 63-19 is our record. We had a really solid squad, but, I didn't think we were 63-19 worthy. Dwight Howard does win MVP for the Orlando Magic. Kevin Durant, Rookie of the Year in Oklahoma City. David Lee, not most improved, 6-man. He had a really underrated career, in my opinion. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Dwight Howard. Also wins Most Improved, and Avery Johnson wins Coach of the Year. Is that for us? I'm assuming that probably is for us. I have no idea if Avery Johnson was the coach of this team at the time. Yeah, it was. Player stats on the year led in scoring by Dirk, obviously. Second, Josh Howard was really solid for us. Tyson Chandler was a stud, 17 points, 12.5 boards. I'm sure he played really solid defense. Terry and Mike Miller were just probably a really dominant backcourt. What they both shoot from three? They're obviously both really solid three-point shooters. 43% for both of them, respectively. What did Dirk shoot? Wow, Dirk almost shot 45% from three. Yeah, we got a good team. We're taking on Golden State here in the first round. Baron Davis, Monte Ellis, Steven Jackson, Al Harrington. That's a pretty good team. I would like to beat them. I think we probably can. After winning 63 games, we probably beat everybody in the league. But then again, you never know how these things kind of go in the playoffs. Sometimes they go my way and I shouldn't win anything. Sometimes I get swept for no apparent reason. But we do end up winning that one in 5. Utah here in the Western Conference semis. Darren Williams, Ronnie Brewer, AK-47, Boozer, Mehmet Okur, Kyle Korver's on this team. Paul Millsap. How old is Paul Millsap? He's probably, he's 22 years old. Young Paul Millsap there. So, again, another really solid team. I would like to win. Doesn't look like we're going to be doing that, though, as we are down 3-0. These things happen. Okay, we're battling back a little bit. Can we come back? Oh, my God. Okay, we come back from being down 3-0 to the Utah Jazz and winning in 7 games. On to the Western Conference Finals, take on the Denver Nuggets. Allen Iverson, J.R. Smith, Melo, Kenyon Martin, Marcus Camby, Nene. That's a really good team. It's Boston and Orlando over there in the Eastern Conference. We are tied at 2 games apiece right now, and we are going to the NBA Finals to take on the Orlando Magic. Jameer Nelson, Maurice Evans, Hedo Turkoglu, Rashard Lewis, Dwight Howard, obviously MVP. This is a really solid squad again. We're tied at 2 games apiece right now. We go up 3-2. And you know what? That means for championship in year number 1, that means the three-peat's got to happen. Dirk Nowitzki goes on to win Finals MVP in the first year, 26.5 points, almost 11 rebounds, 4.5 assists, half a steal, 2 blocks per game. So I'm assuming we're going to be back in the Finals. That's why I didn't just hop in right there. I didn't really make a ton of moves with this team. So I'm happy. I'm very, very content with this team. You're good. You're good. Avery Johnson just won us a championship. No reason to fire him. I'm just going to leave it. I don't really care. Brad Stevens was not an NBA coach yet. I don't know why he's in this roster. And then give me my boy Randy Martin. We're going to get both those guys. All right, let's head up to the NBA draft. This is like the Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook draft class. I would like one of them. I don't really think we're going to end up trading for one of them. I mean, realistically, you know what? Do I want Russ or D Rose? I kind of do. Let's try to make a move involving Jason Terry. He's just 31 years old. Like, yes, I get it. He wanted me a championship. But, like, if I don't do something now, like, this team's going to stay the same. I don't really want to pay Jason Terry $18+ million a year. So let's try to make a trade here. Jason Terry, 3 stars here, pick 30 and pick 25 in the second round. Who owns like the number 1 or 2 overall pick? I'm going to prefer to get 1 just because I'm assuming Rose is going to go 1. I'd probably rather have Rose than Westbrook, but we'll see. It's the Washington Wizards. Okay. So who else is under contract that I could possibly move? I'd give you Rasul Butler as well, and then I'll throw you my first-round pick next year, and then how about 1 more second? They're not going to do that. Do I have another first? I could potentially throw them. Yeah, they're not going to want to do that. This is a lot. Yeah, we don't even have any first-round picks left. All right, let me try to do this for number 2. I forget who had the second overall pick. It was the Timberwolves. Okay, and I'll throw you a second and another second. If they don't take it with this first, then we're not going to... Okay, they agreed to that. So we're either getting Derrick Rose or Russell Westbrook. I'm assuming Rose is probably going to go first overall. It's just kind of how it is. And, yeah, Derrick Rose went number 1 overall. Kevin Love's in this draft class as well, but I'm just going to go ahead and pull the trigger on Russell Westbrook. I think he's going to be a really solid fit here out of UCLA. So he's going to be a 78 overall. That's honestly not even that bad. Russell Westbrook, welcome to Dallas. So we're in an interesting spot with this team right now. We just acquired a really young asset and a player in Russell Westbrook, who is obviously going to be here probably for the remainder of the video. But, yeah, the team's in an interesting spot right now. So, I mean, the core is, like, I guess Dirk and, like, Tyson Chandler still here. We did, and whatever the fuck his name is, Josh Howard's still here as well. So, I mean, we didn't really give up a ton. We don't have a ton of picks left. I don't know if we're going to have any money. I mean, we do have money. It's just not really a solid draft class or solid free agency class. So, I will go ahead and re-sign, okay. Jamal Crawford. I would like to bring Mike Miller back. He does have an offer, but I'm going to give him like $20 million a year. I wouldn't mind him. Oh, that's not who I'd offered, but whatever. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring Mike Miller back. JJ Barea is a free agent. I'll look how much he's going to ask for. I don't know why we don't have bird rights on him. I mean, this team drafted him, correct? Unless I'm just absolutely losing my mind. He wants $10 million a year. I'll give it to him for now. I make no promises he's going to stay here because he's like 22 years old. He would have just got drafted. He would have been on his rookie contract, but I'm fine with it for now. So Barea is going to be a backup there. I'm fine with Antoine Wright as well in here, only 23 years old. I am going to get a backup small forward at this point, though, and then that is going to be it. James Posey. James Jones is here. Not a bad option. I'll take James Jones. Let's sign James Jones to a 2-year deal. He's going to come in here. This team's all set. I'll see you guys at the start of the second year. Russ actually developed all the way up to an 81 overall. I set him to untapped potential, and yeah, he jumped up to that. So I'm happy with that. Mike Miller, re-signed him last offseason. Really hoping he can be a solid option for us at the shooting guard spot. Josh Howard still in here is an 82 overall. Dirk Nowitzki, obviously kind of the focal point of this team. And then Tyson Chandler, 83 overall. absolute stud on the floor for us last year. No reason to move on from him. Antoine Wright off the bench, J.J. Barea, Brandon Bass, and James Jones. So bench, I would say, is probably really similar, maybe a little bit worse than last year, but still really content with it. I'll see you guys at the end of the second year. So Dwight Howard wins back-to-back MVPs, 24 points, 17 boards. I mean, it's very well deserved. 64-18 is our record on the year right there in the bottom right. Keon, I don't know. Andre Miller wins Sixth Man of the Year. LeBron James, Defensive Player of the Year in Cleveland. Wow. Those are the days. Rondo wins Most Improved in Boston. Avery Johnson, Coach of the Year once again. So, I mean, this team is unbelievable. Again, hoping we can do it again. Three-peat in this video would obviously be ideal. Dirk Lesson scoring. Russell Westbrook is showing out to be a stud. I'm happy I made the trade. Josh Howard, Tyson Chandler, Mike Miller, Antoine Wright. Rebounds per game went to Tyson Chandler. Assists went to Russell Westbrook. So we got Portland here in the first round. Steve Blake, Brandon Roy. That's obviously good. LaMarcus Aldridge here. Greg Oden's here. I don't play with injuries on, so yeah. I would like to beat this team. That's a really solid 8 seed, however. We're down 2-0 immediately, so that's obviously cool. Like, what? Why are we down 2-0? San Antonio swept Houston in the first round. We're battling back, though. We're down 3-2 right now, and we're going to Game 7. There we go. We got San Antonio here in the next round. Yeah. Oh, my. I was like, where the hell is Tim Duncan? I realized he was playing center for them. That would have been nuts. But the Dirk versus Tim Duncan matchup is definitely going to be one for the ages, most likely. We're up 2-1 on them here right now. 3-1. We move on to the Western Conference Finals. There we go. And we got the Denver Nuggets once again. Allen Iverson, J.R. Smith, Melo, Nene, Marcus Camby. It's a good team. I would rather face them than the Lakers, to be totally honest with you. It's Detroit and Washington over there in the East. We are up 3-1 here, and we're going to the NBA Finals once again, taking on the Detroit Pistons. Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace. I don't know. So Ben Wallace is not here. Brook Lopez. Did they draft Brook Lopez? Yeah, they did. So I would like to win. I'd like to get some gameplay as well. Looks like we're probably going to be able to do that. We're back in Dallas here for Game 5, trying to close out Detroit on our home floor. Okay, looks like we're going to do it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in there. So we are here in our second NBA Finals, again, trying to, pick up the W here. That'd be huge. I just put in the starters to make sure they aren't. I don't know what the hell they're playing so far back for. Oh my God. Okay, that's not ideal. I don't know which one of our starters not in. It looks like, well, Dirk's not in. I don't know who else that might be, whatever the fuck, our small forward. I totally forget his name. Russ, right up to, is this Brandon Wright? Who the hell is that? Aaron Wright? No idea. Chauncey Billups going to pull that one. He's going to miss it. All right. I just want to play with Dirk a little bit. It's not something I get to do often. J.J. Barea, can we hit that 3? Let's go. J.J. Barea with the splash. I just want to get Dirk in the game. I'm just going to foul. Screw it. Let's just foul a little bit. What is it? Is it this button? How do you foul? I thought it was this. Okay, maybe it's not that. Is it the middle button? Okay, yeah, it's the middle button. My bad. Mike Miller's going to get his third foul on the night, but I just wanted to get Dirk into his 26 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists on the night. Okay, let's go, Dirk. That's why you need Dirk in there. Josh Howard has 20 points tonight. Going to make it 22, baby. Let's go. Fast break finisher for him at the rim. We are up by 40 points now. That is 40 or 87, 97. Oh, wait, nope. That's 30 points. Calm major here, guys. I don't know who the hell that is taking that 3. He's going to hit it, though. I also wouldn't mind using Russell Westbrook a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. Russ looks kind of nice in a Mavericks jersey, low-key. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. Right down to the rack. Good assist to, who is that? Brandon Bass. Is Tyson Chandler foul out? I'm assuming he probably did. Okay, I don't know why Brandon Bass couldn't finish that. All he had to do was dunk. I also like using guys like, oh, that should have been my ball. But I was just saying, I also like using guys like Russ because they're so quick. And you can just steal the ball normally whenever you want. Looks like they're checking Amir Johnson into the game right now. But also, if you guys have any other video ideas, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. If you guys want to see historic rebuilds and you have a really solid roster for me, feel free to let me know. I love looking at rosters. This is one of the better ones I could find. It seems really solid to me. There's no current players in the NBA today on it. That's why I use it. It's like my 3rd or 4th rebuild on it. But if you guys have any really solid rosters and a team you want me to rebuild on that roster, feel free to let me know. Again, would be absolutely happy to do it for you guys. Because seriously, Russ? I'm talking all nice about you, and then look what you're going to do. You get Goran Dragic to turn the ball over on you. All right, Dirk, let's go. Let's run it up a little bit. Mike Miller, can we just hit a 3, please? All right, you're like the slowest motherfucker in the world, but that's kind of understandable. Dude, I mean, seriously? Am I smoking crack? Okay, I don't know who the hell this is. We're low-key getting, torched out here. And, okay, that's okay. Good Lord. Can I go pick and pop with Dirk? No way that's going in. Yeah, that was a really forced shot, but it's okay. I just want to do a pick and pop with Dirk. Maybe I'll try the corner fade it next. Russ on. All right, Dirk, let's play some defense. Like, I get it. Like, you're kind of carrying this team probably, but, like, you know, defense is a big part too here. Okay, there we go. Dirk going to slam it home. I'll see you guys at the Finals MVP. So we do win our second Finals, officially going back-to-back. Dirk does go on to win Finals MVP for the second year in a row. So we got the third and final year coming up here. Obviously looking to three-peat. Got to make sure our front office and our whole staff is still good. Jordan Malone, you can come in here. Randy Martin's still an A trainer. That's all I had to make sure. So let's head up to the NBA draft now. See what we got here. We have the 14th pick in the second round. I don't need it. Let's just do some swapping. So I don't really know what sort of trade I'm looking to make. We don't have a ton of first round picks, which is tough. Let's head up to team player options now. We're not going to have anything there. Who was a free agent for us? I actually don't really know if we have any big free agents. Russ is good. Miller's good. Howard's good. And Dirk's good. Okay, so our whole starting lineup is fine. I'm going to roll with Josh Howard. I wouldn't mind getting a new starting shooting guard besides Mike Miller. I mean, I love Mike Miller. I just don't know if he's going to be the answer here long term. So let's just see what we have here. Point guard slash shooting. Actually, we'll go point guard slash shooting guard. See who I could potentially maybe trade for. I mean, it's obviously not going to be anybody amazing. Like Ray Allen could be cool. Just like even like a better player than Mike Miller. So, I mean, obviously similar type and just a shooter. But I'd also I'd toss you JJ Barea, honestly. And then I don't have a lot of first round picks. That's the thing that's going to suck. Actually, I don't have any more first round picks besides that. Yeah, they're not going to do that. Okay. Had to try. Vince Carter's 31, but still. Any way I can get Vince Carter? You're not getting Russell Westbrook. It's just not happening. Okay. Monte Ellis is 21. I don't think he was 21 at this time, but I could be wrong. Kevin Martin, Allen Iverson, Lou Williams. All right, let me just put him up on the trade finder. See what we got here. If I'm going to go Mike Miller, I'll throw up JJ Barea and our one first round pick we do have in 2025. So looking for shooting guards. Jamal Crawford's here. It's not a bad trade. We also do acquire Wilson Chandler in it. I just don't know how much better we get. Rip Hamilton's here. Damn, I don't love any of these trades. That's just the thing that's kind of sucky. So I don't need any backups either. Actually, I do need a backup center, so I do need to re-sign Brandon Bass. But, like, yeah, we just don't have any money, which does suck. But I didn't really sign any free agents in this video. I mean, I kind of just left this team the way it was, to be totally honest. Just made kind of small moves. I'll sign Channing Frye. Surprised I can honestly afford Channing Frye. But, yeah, Brandon Bass is going to go because it doesn't want to give me bird rights on him. So, Channing Frye, welcome to Dallas. Did Channing Frye ever play for Dallas? I feel like he might have. I could be wrong about that, though. I definitely could be. And then I'm going to try to sign one more guy and just see if I can sign anybody as trade bait or something. I don't know. Can I sign Andre Brown and potentially put him in a trade? I just want to do something different. Like, I love Mike Miller, and I think he's been really solid for us. I just want to see if I can maybe find one more different trade. Miller, Brown, and a first-round pick. Yeah, I don't know if this one's going to happen. Again, we'll see. Thad Young is here. Michael Redd, I honestly probably will take that. A little bit of a higher overall here. Corey Maggette as well. So we're getting some different offers now. Jose Calderon. All right, let's go ahead and take Michael Redd. We're also going to acquire first-round picks. So I think this team is now all set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. Third and final season here with this team. This is how the rotation is going to look. Russell Westbrook, Michael Redd is a new addition in here, but really happy with this backcourt. I'm also really happy I made the addition of drafting Russell Westbrook. I think he's obviously a better option here than Jason Terry was. He's up to an 87 overall. He's only 20 years old. So Josh Howard's still in here. I'm actually pretty happy I kept him as well. Obviously, Dirk wasn't going anywhere, and then the addition of Tyson Chandler at the beginning of this video has been key. Bench, I would say, definitely has developed pretty well for us. JJ Barea, Antoine Wright, Channing Frye, and then James Jones. I'm happy with this team. Hopefully we can three-peat, and I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. This team really stepped it up for the third and final year, going 70-12, but Chris Paul ended up in Portland somehow. Yeah, I have no idea, but he wins an MVP. 24.5 points, 4 boards, 13.5 assists, 2 steals. I mean, dude's an absolute stud. I don't know who that is. Ron Artest, 6th man of the year. LeBron James, Stevens player of the year. Brandon Bass, most improved. Avery Johnson, 3rd year in a row. Coach of the year. So, I mean, this team's in a great spot. Obviously, looking to three-peat, that would be the ideal goal. Michael Redd put up 20 points, so I'm really happy with that addition. Russell Westbrook still 18, but he put up 9 assists. He's up to an 89 overall. Josh Howard's taking a little bit of a dip, but we did add Michael Redd, so that's understandable. Chandler, 14 points, almost 14 boards. All I need from him. JJ Barea off the bench was really solid for us. Rebounds per game went to Chandler. Assists went to Westbrook. So we got Golden State here in the first round. Baron Davis, Monte Ellis, Josh Childress. I think it's Childress. Al Harrington, Andres Biendrins, or whoever the hell you pronounce that, Marco Bellinelli. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. So, I mean, they're a solid team. I still think we're definitely the better team, though. So, hopefully we can just win this in 4 or 5 and move on to the next round. But as I was mentioning previously, any other video ideas, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. I do read all your ideas. If I think they're a good idea, I'm obviously going to go ahead and do it. On to the Western Conference semifinals. Obviously, they don't have Russell Westbrook, but they do have Kevin Durant, I believe, Luke Ridenour, Inaku, Aaron, I don't know, KD, Jeff Green, Andrew Bynum, Nanad Kristic, or yeah, whatever the hell his name is, Sean Livingston. That's a solid squad. KD alone might be enough to beat us, but I'm hoping he's not. We're 1-1 with them right now. We're up 2-1, 2-2. All right, it's getting a little close here. 3-2, and we're going to the Western Conference Finals to take on Portland, who have Chris Paul and Brandon Roy as a backcourt. That is just fucking insane. Never mind Danny Granger, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Greg Oden. That starting lineup's a lot better than ours. It's Cleveland and Boston over there in the East. I don't think we're going to beat this Portland team. Chris Paul just might be too... Okay. Oh, my God. We blew a 3-1 lead. So we cannot three-peat. Portland's probably going to go on to win the finals. That's a really solid squad, though. Okay, wow. Maybe Cleveland goes on to beat them. LeBron wins finals MVP. So we lost to a really good team. I would honestly say they probably had a better starting lineup than us. But I'm really happy the way this rebuild came out. Again, we didn't go over the top signing a bunch of superstar free agents. We didn't make a ton of cheap trades. I'm kind of happy doing rebuilds like this. It's not realistic, but it's not, like, unrealistic, if you know what I'm saying. Like, not a lot of these moves would ever happen. But, like, I didn't go out and, like, sign like LeBron to a max contract, anything like that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this kind of style. I did this one with my trading Rudy Gobert Jazz rebuild the other day. So just trying out something new. If you guys do enjoy, please let me know down below in the comment section. If you guys could also leave a like, that would mean a lot. If you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe. Other than that, video ideas down below in the comment section if you guys want to leave some. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.